people generally old farts. Actually, anyone over 30. And now I'm way over 30, not telling you how far after over 30. I've begun to realise that I always thought it was speaking figuratively, like the old farts and, oh, he's the old windbag and that sort of expression. But unfortunately, now I've reached an age over 30, I've realised that it wasn't figuratively speaking, it was literally. Wind has become a large problem. I find myself in big department stores, etc. My suggestion is always wear a dress or a skirt so you can sort of waft it as you go, or take the dog with you so you've got someone to point the finger at. It's really amazing how much wind one can carry around. So just a few suggestions. As I say, a skirt, bring the dog. I once thought I was having a dream about being in a harbour somewhere. There was an extremely loud foghorn-like sound, and I woke to realise it was actually me, and it woke my husband as well. And he sort of said, "Well, what was that?" And I went, "Oh, I have no idea. I have no idea what that was." But I think we both knew deep down. Unfortunately, as I said in an earlier piece, that our vision decreases, so we don't see the various wear and tear of age on yourself and your partner. Even looking in the mirror, you don't do that very often if you've got any sense. However, the sense of smell and hearing seems to still be quite acute, and so you can't really get away with the passing of loud, copious amounts of wind. So yes, wear a skirt in large department stores, or walk briskly down the aisles. You often see people, walking a little bit faster than you think they probably should at their age, and this is possibly why they're sort of trying to air themselves as they go down the laneways there, so as not to be caught out. So yes, the expression old farts, and back in the cowboy days, saying, "Oh, you old windbag." Well, no, it's not just because they talk a lot of rubbish, it's because they are old and they are full of wind. So just a little bit of information there. Don't give us too much of a hard time, because one day you too will be there if you're not already. And most likely most people listening to this are already there and are wearing skirts and taking their dog with them everywhere. We had to buy a dog. We didn't have one. Died of old age, of course, as they do. So we had to get a dog. Unfortunately, the size dog we've got, you could never blame on some of the noises that come out of us. So unfortunately, my poor little chihuahua is blamed for some very large emissions. Nobody said anything, probably just being polite, I should imagine. So there you go. That's the problem with being an old fart.